A high-profile defendant in the nationwide college bribery scandal appeared in court in Los Angeles today. Prosecutors say actress Lori Loughlin and her husband paid $500,000 to have their two daughters labeled as recruits to the USC crew team, even though neither one is a rower. Some students at Wake Forest University in North Carolina, also caught up in the scandal, said they thought their school was different.
You know, there's a lot of schools right now where it seems like only the rich can get into, and those are the ones that have the best education and the best professors and the best opportunities for after graduation. And I always thought that Wake Forest was one of those places that didn't do that, but now it shows that like even Wake can really be influenced.
Among the nearly 50 defendants are more than a dozen Bay Area parents accused of bribing college officials or helping their children cheat on college entrance exams.
All right, joining us now to talk more about this scandal and the fallout from it is Brooke Daly. She is with the admissions consulting firm Higher Education Consultants Association. Brooke, appreciate you coming on tonight. Are you surprised by the lengths that some of these parents are accused of going to try to get their kids into some of these top universities?
I can't say I'm surprised, but honestly, I'm disheartened because there are so many college consultants out there doing effective work with high school students and guiding them through this process on, ethically. So hearing about this situation, I think just heightens the anxiety for parents that they do need some kind of, way to get in through the back door.
Can you kind of describe how this case is different from, say, a parent who may have donated a lot of money for the dedication of a building, and how this may cross a line? What's the difference there? Because people looking at on the outside may say, well, this is the same thing. It's been going on for years.
Yeah. Well, I think that, the Higher Education Consultants Association, which is the association that I'm part of, would say that neither one is incredibly ethical. But I think that this, crosses another line of, bribery and cheating that's, outside of the college's purview.
What do you think? This is one of the questions that I guess is still sort of floating out there, is what should happen to these students whose parents allegedly committed these crimes to try to get them into these schools? What do you think should happen with them at this point?
Yeah, that's a great question. At some point we have to say, well, how, is it the student's fault? Is it the parents' fault? Should we give them a chance if they are being successful at the schools that they are? Or, should the punishment be that they're dismissed? From my perspective, that's a really tough call, and one that I would leave up to, the colleges individually to make that decision with the students they have on campus who they know are involved.
Can you quickly talk us through the kind of work that your company does with high school seniors? And I'm just curious to know, has your company ever been offered money by parents to try and guarantee admission?
Yes. So I work with a membership association of college consultants. So basically our members are vetted through a process to become members. They have to hold a certain, they have to have a certain amount of experience in the field or the appropriate education in order to become educational consultants or members of our association. And the other, I guess, bigger aspect is that we require our members to hold a certain, to abide by a policy of standards and ethics. So they have to be acting ethically in order to become our members. So for our members, if we get offered something like that, then we would politely decline and refer them elsewhere, because that's not the work that we do.
Yeah, and not the way the system should be working at all. Brooke Daly with the Higher Education Consultants Association. Good conversation. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.